What is up, everybody? I'm Gojio, and I'm bringing you guys the next part of What If I Had the Soul Leveling System. Now, as I explained in the previous part, I was able to handle multiple of the monsters that appear because of the mana being spread around my Earth. Eventually, I was able to steal some of the mana and absorb it, allowing me to gain a lot of mana points, also to increase my intelligence. With this, I'm most likely able to get a lot stronger. Now, this is my current stats for now, as you can see right now. My name is still the same, and my tower is still the same. My HP is 1,600. My level is 56. My mana points are 2,400. My strength is 250. My agility is 190. My sensor 175. My vitality is 180, and my intellect is 200, and I have a remaining points of 10. If you're wondering, when last we left off with me able to face off against Baraka, as me and Baraka would have faced off against one another. He would try to use some of his poisonous magics or corrupt magics so he can try to poison me. But of course, with my system, it would provide me with an incredibly special gift that apparently is a naturally activated skill, which apparently allows me to not be affected by any of my opponent's magical abilities if they are at least 10 or 5 levels weaker than me. And because of this, I'll easily able to disperse the magic out of me. Eventually, I'll use my daggers as I'll able to stab him in the stomach. He'll try to use his magic being gigantic, and eventually I have a little bit of silent dark flashbacks of the previous Shadow Monarch, Beast and Jewel. Of course, I'm surprised at why I have those flashbacks, but I was just decided to ignore it. Since I am in a battle right now, I don't have to think about anything but the battle. I would then rush against him, and with a quick and powerful slice of my sword, I was able to cut off his head. Eventually, his final words will be how I was able to kill him. Only the monarchs were able to kill him. But now, me, a simple mortal, I'm been confused and asked him before he dies, how does he know about the monarchs? Does he know where they are? Well, of course, Baraka just laughing and telling me that I'll find out pretty soon. And I better be on my toes. I will scoff is Baraka will finally die. Eventually will use as my power to revive as my shell alongside some of the orcs. I will also have much more storage. It will also probably contain 1,000 shadows. Eventually, I will be able to add multiple of the orcs alongside Baraka, but I will decide to name him Tusk, since I think it's a pretty suitable name for him. Eventually, I provide him. He has dropped his level twice. He's only at level 20, but he's still pretty powerful mage nonetheless. Eventually, I'll look into one of my tasks, being the Demon Hunter. You'll probably give me another title, but it's not something that's too important. Eventually, I decided that I should gain a lot more points so I can be prepared just in case. Eventually, I'll train a lot in doing my hard quest so I can get a lot stronger. Eventually, also gain a new skill which I'll be able to get, being Shadow Domination, which practically is an incredibly powerful skill that increases my shadows abilities by 50%, meaning that their stats are 50% doubled, 50% increased, meaning that they're a lot stronger than before. Of course, I'll just live out my normal life, but I'll still wonder of what Tusk meant in his previous life before I actually kill him about the monarchs. How are you here? They shouldn't be here, shouldn't? Eventually, I was able to find out some of the mana leaks throughout the entire Earth, and eventually, with the help of my shouts, I was able to just patch it up, seemingly as I'm most likely able to practically seal most of it. Actually, afterwards, I will continue to look around, seemingly as I was trying to find something around here. As I will continue, of course, to search around, I was able to get much more shadow soldiers. With the advice of many soldiers I was able to find because of monsters appearing, I was able to kill some of the monsters and get a little bit of levels. I actually would be able to figure out that the more higher levels I am, the harder for me will be to level up. Of course, I know that from the beginning, but it's been pretty hard nonetheless. I'll be able to send some of my shadow soldiers to the abyss so I get a lot more points and add them. But of course, I have a ton of shadow army. If you're wondering how much shadow army I can save, is at least increased to 100 to 1,500, which means that there are a lot of armies. So yeah. Eventually, I'll continue to increase my stats as I'll get stronger and stronger, as I'll continue to fight multiple other monsters that will appear. Eventually, seeing multiple of the man leaks, and eventually my Earth will practically be resumed back to normal. Seeing as no mana was able to be found, nor magic or anything like the hunters were able to be created because of me practically dealing with multiple of the monsters. Even most of the monsters are around level 30 to level 40, but they're massively weaker incomparable to Baraka. So yeah, I was able to deal with them most of the time and eventually get a lot stronger. Of course, I'll still wonder about Dungeon Key, the demonic Dungeon Key, but I'll just decide that why not give it a try. It's been only a long time since I have not even used it, so why not? As I will then open the demonic dungeon gate, if only I have two rune stones that I can use at any moment at any time. Well, of course, the system would have shown me that I must collect at least 10,000 demon souls. And if I progress through other levels of the tower of the demons, I'll get even more souls if I kill much more higher ranked demons. I'll be pretty happy about it since I can get incredibly big rewards. And these rewards are an incredibly good skills. Alongside a few points, alongside for me to finally unlock the shop. You should be pretty happy and excited about it. Since I can practically pick anything from the shop because of it. While while the others are practically 50 free points I can put in any stats I want and it will be permanent. While the other is practically me obtaining a skill about my job that I can achieve afterwards, which I'll be pretty happy about it. Eventually, I was able to go and head off inside the tower. I'm able to face off multiple of the lower demons, seeming as they were no match to my power. I was easily able to dispatch them with my shadows as I continue to grind much more levels. As I continue to grind and continue to slaughter demons right and left. As I was able to continue and kill demons alongside my shadow army helping me as well, we were able to collect at least 898 demon souls. Seeing that as I'm still lacking a little bit, I'll then go into a demon boss room. As I'll then see a gigantic boss, as I was able to kill most of his comrades. As I wonder why he's not moving, I'm able to realize that he's moving. I just cannot see him. I will look behind me as the demon will try to attack me. I'll be surprised by his speed, but I'll use sprint so I can outspeed him. Able to dodge his attacks, and I'm able to slice his arm. The demon will scream in pain, and seemingly he is incredibly injured. I'll then smirk and tell him to bring it on. The demon will then growl as he'll try and attack me, but Baraka was able to use his fire mage power alongside the other mages so they can distract him for a long time. With me, Igor's rushing against him, as outside the other side of his neck while Igor's does the same. With the tank also coming in clutch as he batters him down, as Iron uses Tongue Cry to smash his head. If only who's Iron, he was practically a warrior able to find after searching the demonic dungeons. It's seemingly that demonic dungeon is practically sealed away by many other people. Seemingly in a mythical air, as I will look into a person, seemingly as he has gigantic armor and size, as I will be surprised. So I will be able to revive him as my soldier. He's also an elite knight level, but he most likely would have acted off a little bit cocky, you could say. But eventually, after killing the demon, I was able to actually finish the first part of the demon hunter acquiring job, or you could say the demonic challenge. Eventually, I was able to obtain the new skill, which will be called Shadow Extraction, which practically allows me to teleport using some of my shadows as a tribute, as I can teleport to anywhere I want by just sacrificing one of my shadows. They can of course go back to me anytime I want as well. Yeah, I'll be pretty happy to know that, so I can practically teleport anywhere I want. I can also bring a person with me, in which I'll put most of the free points that I'll be able to get to my strength, agility, sense, vitality, and intellect. With these bonus points, I'm also able to also get another key, in which I'll be able to find this key that I've been looking for. A cursed box that I'll be able to provide me with something of a note. In this note, I'll be able to actually learn how to craft a holy water. With this craft, I can practically make a holy water that will practically heal any type of injury, and even it will heal someone from even near death and even cancer as well. With me instantly being surprised at how this is actually worth. It's worth at least 10 million gold, and I'll be in shock of just knowing it. If I'm able to craft at least 10 of them, I'll be rich. I'm rich already enough, but now I'll be more than rich enough. I'll then smile as I'm making a lot of progress. As I'll continue on to go to other towers, as I continue on to kill demons alongside my soldiers. But far away in another tower, there will be two demons speaking about preparing for me. With the tall demon, see me talking to the demon with golden armor, as he explains to her that I'm coming soon, so they must prepare as fast as they could. With the demon with the golden armor nodding, as she and him prepare for the battle between me and them. But guys, it's the end of this part. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.